Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, first baseman Marwin Gonzalez.
Now he'll step off. Drilled right back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The right fielder, number 8.
Digging in, Tony Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
Settling in now, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that misses, ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is under it. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 1-1. Here it comes. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, second baseman Starlin Castro.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Greg Bird. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park. So he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Greg Bird becomes out number 2 this inning. Aaron Judge is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Shot back up the middle. Gardner patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's George Springer. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7.
So striding forward now,
number 9.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Good action to the cutter, but he lays off and the count goes to 1-2.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About his.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Stepping in, Joey Gallo. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. 1 away. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So striding in, Brett Gardner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
To 2-2 now. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Three and 2 now.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8.
Here's Jurickson Profar. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch.
Ready with the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Ready for another chance. Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
This is on the ground over to first, and he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Rutherford. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Left fielder, number 51.
Here it comes. Liner towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Second baseman.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Here he comes on 2-0. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Baseman number 33.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bregman has it. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 18.
Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. He's got to hurry, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
The second baseman, number 20.
Digging in for his second at bat.
Altuve.
First offering on its way. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance. Boy, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Right there for strike 1. Now the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat, making this pitcher come back and really have to battle.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Played on the backhand. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Here's Brett Gardner now. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kemp going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Look into McCann. The 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably is.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Coming to the plate now, George Springer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Springer.
First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Ball 1. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Digging in, Tucker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros.
Evan Gattis now standing in. First time up, he went down looking. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that'll bring up the former first rounder. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-1, here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Down the it's off the third base bag, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
This pitch is popped up. Profar is going to get there. And a barehanded pickup. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll played 1 for sure and maybe a second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach
now
first
batting.
safely.
Right fielder.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball one. Three runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out, he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first. On the hit by pitch, Adam Warren is going to take over here in inning number 5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 43, Adam Warren.
Jose Altuve started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on his horse. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home, and he is in there. Now batting, Carlos Correa. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sanchez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. In now, Jurickson Profar. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he lays off there. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now in the box, Rutherford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Correa into shallow left. 2 gone. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starlin Castro.
Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Hit in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Brian McCann.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Tucker been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Greg Bird.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Fly ball out to right field. Waiting on it is Kemp. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Springer has a read on it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that retires the side. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
Leading off for the Astros.
Here's the first pitch to him. Evan Gattis stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 2.
Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
From the stretch, Marwin Gonzalez checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 3-0 now. Tony Kemp is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball in the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough.
Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone. Ready for another chance? Tony Kemp. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a little blooper to center. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Brett. Nope.
And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Altuve ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Jurickson Profar. For 2 on the afternoon.
Jurickson Profar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Coming to the plate now, Rutherford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Starlin Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He singled his last time up. Luke Hochevar takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Luke Hochevar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Correa is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the second baseman, Jose
Leading off for the
Altuve.
Astros.
He's got an RBI
Second
despite
baseman,
an 0 for 2.
Jose
Abreu
Altuve.
been summoned from
Your
the
attention,
bullpen
please.
as he'll do so to
Now
start the
pitching
8th.
for the Yankees, number 56.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number
Here's
1.
Carlos Correa
Shortstop.
now. In his last
Carlos
at-bat, he popped out in
Correa.
foul ground. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
2-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. He just have to be ready to swing.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. So stepping in, Aaron Judge. No
Leading
hits
off
in
for the
3
Yankees.
tries so far. He's struck
Right
out
fielder,
once.
Aaron Judge.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that's in there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Here's Joey Gallo now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Joey Gallo. Your attention, please. Now
So the make a matchup
Houston,
move here.
number 29, Tony Set.
He's set. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Joey Gallo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Luke Gregerson answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Brett Gardner.
Now here it comes. Brett Gardner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 2-1 home now to Gardner. Fouled back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kemp racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Kemp. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Digging in and looking for more, Jurickson Profar. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Standing in. George Springer. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here it comes. Good arm action on the circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now batting, Tucker. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Carlos Beltran will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed that time by Beltran, and he's retired here for out number 2.
Up next for the Astros.
Into the box now, Evan Gattis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Came with a circle change. 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Rutherford. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
For the Yankees, left fielder, number 51.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Look into McCann. The 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Towards second. And he's retired, 1 away. Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ken Giles is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings.
Ken Giles. This change for the Astros.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Giles is ready. Here's the 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 1-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. Dylan Betances.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 68, Dylan Betances.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here's the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Pitch on the way. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. The tag, and he is out. Stepping up to the plate. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge. He went deep last time up.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And the pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Joe Musgrove comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
0-2.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fielder number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Shortstop.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's safe. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, of foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Here's the catcher, Brian. McCann. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Aroldis Chapman.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
The center fielder.
Digging in once again, George Springer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Beltran.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
In there, 1-1. Chapman ready, the 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another full count pitch home, and he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ready once again, Evan Gattis. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Here's Jurickson Profar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Number 51.
Ready for another shot now. Rutherford. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here's the 0-1. The swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman, Starlin
Starlin Castro is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And there's ball one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Little dribbler down the line. But that one rolls foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the former first.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Hit on the ground to third. To his left. Profar. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away. Digging in to try it again. Marwin Gonzalez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Pitch popped up. Bird is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Tyler White will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Alfredo Simon will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his
31, Alfredo Simon.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Right side hit hard. Gloved by Castro. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
Bird.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. Those balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo.
Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled back. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And the pitch. On the ground to third. To his left. Profar. A quick out number 1. Here's Carlos Correa. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 6.
Digging in, Brian McCann. He went deep back in the 5th. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Gary Sanchez.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Tyler Lyons takes the ball here. He'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Chase Headley will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Lays off 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0. Fouled back. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in at third safely. So the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Popped up. White on the move. But he won't get there, and that should do it. And they will get the force for the out. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And they'll tag him out returning to third, and it's a very costly double play. Stepping in and ready.
Third baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Left fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. From the stretch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he takes a called third strike, and no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with one away now.
Evan Gattis.
Here's the first pitch. Evan Gattis stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Now the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here's the first pitch. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. The 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Rutherford. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th.
Fielder, number 51.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
The batter, number 14.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And Castro's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Greg Bird comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Standing in, Aaron Judge. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. The 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And they will not get him at third. He's in there with 2 away as the winning run.
Designated hitter.
Now batting, Joey Gallo. He went down on strikes last time up. Number 94 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Swing and a high drive to right center field. Springer going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Number 9.
At the knees, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1 to first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at bat, Tyler White. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Josh Reddick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Josh Reddick.
Hit to first. Bird fields it cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Gary Sanchez.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Look into McCann for 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Now in the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Bregman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Third baseman, Jurickson.
Here's the first pitch. Jurickson Profar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed. But he had the patience to lay off him.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners, as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Frazier.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees, number 75.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Springer is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sanchez waits on it. One away. Ready for another shot now. Brian McCann. He went deep back in the fifth. Lifted the other way to left center. Frazier is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The relay, and he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Center fielder.
Here's George Springer. He tripled last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Beltran. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ball one.
Matt, I'm looking down at the bullpen. There's nobody getting up. This is his game right here. I know he's in big trouble, but he's going to have to suck it up and go get him.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. First and second now, one man out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Throw to third. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout. And now there are two gone. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third. And no swing. It's ball three. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Here's Starlin Castro. Last time through was a base hit.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A strike, and it's 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Digging
94.
in to try it again. Number 94. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
The 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You talk about pitching in a hostile environment. They're letting him know it. Bases loaded, bottom of the 9th. If he walks in this run, game over.
Swings through the slider there. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one. Evan Gattis now standing in, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
The designated hitter, Evan
and the pitch.
Gattis.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boy, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Ball 3. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Frazier racing back, and they have taken the lead. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 5 tries so far, but he does have an RBI. Hit to short. Gregorius is there. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. A base hit in his first trip.
Center fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. Fly ball heading for the alley. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Jondo Gustave enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. This one skied out toward right. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone.
Number 22, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. That's always hard to single out just one player in a team game like this, but looking at how this one played out, we've decided to name this man as the top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
15 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.